Hey everybody, welcome back to Grey Skies Dark Waters. So the last time we checked all the rooms on this floor and we still have four checks, four things to do on our checklist.
There are still bloodstains there from the time I tripped and hit my head on the front walk. That was 10 years ago.
Oh wow. Alright, so first thing, let's go and find that phone, or was it remote? I kind of forgot. Let's see, find, yeah, the phone. There's a plant, there's gotta be somewhere.
This is Gandalf the Grey. Gus named the plant that when he first read Lord of the Rings, because it always seems like Gandalf's died. But he always keeps on going. Just like this ficus.
Again, what was this? Okay, no, go back. Go back. Again, I would watch the movies, and instead of reading books.
In here now. We mostly just take our plates into the living room and watch game shows.
I'm really more into, you know, games and movies, something you can actually see.
I wonder how
then
rich
read.
you have to be to eat off your porcelain instead of just putting it in a glass cabinet.
I don't know. There's a plate here. Sunflower.
When I have my own dishes, they'll be pale white and always washed and put away. According to Greek myth, the sunflower was originally a woman who watched the sun god day in and day out until she turned into a flower. Well, whoever she is, she's losing her petals.
That's an interesting fact. I did not know that. Even if it's not true. Alright, so where can the remote be? I wonder, did I check all the the drawers, or can we go outside perhaps? Let's see. Leave the house. Oh, we actually can. Okay.
Mom kept an herb garden here. She might have been a terrible cook, but we always had fresh basil for our pasta. And fresh rosemary. And lavender. And mint.
Now it looks like just tall grass.
I was only 3 when we got Crab. Mom said we used to roll around in the backyard like a pair of puppies. We never really knew what kind of dog Crab was. One of Dad's co-workers' dogs had a litter of puppies, and Mom got a look at a photo of them. Well, that was it. Crab came home with us a month later.
That's a sweet story. A
Bluebirds
birdhouse as
aren't
well.
very common, but one year we had a bluebird build her nest in our birdhouse. Lady bluebirds aren't blue all over, like the males. They're grayish-orange with little tips of blue on the wings, like gloves.
Okay, that's gonna be all for the front outside of the house. Can we leave? I don't want to leave. We haven't done anything yet. There's newspaper. There's nothing else, right? Backpack. The office.
It's locked.
Still locked. Books perhaps here. Trophies.
National Geographic Atlas of the World, Streetwise Rome, Atlas of Cursed Places. I don't know where she got them, but Mom collected all these map books, mostly of places she never visited. When I won the Jefferson Book Award last year, UVA gave me the Quotable Jefferson. It's like a magic 8-ball, but with Thomas Jefferson. Open it up to a random page, and instead of "Outlook good" or "Not likely," you get "Our liberty can never be safe but in the hands of the people themselves." Nifty, right?
Okay, that's all. Just a DVD player, and there's nothing else in this room.
Looks like someone was watching The Avengers 8, Condiment Man versus Squirrel Girl. I guess they figured anybody could get a movie after Ant-Man.
Okay, there's nothing more to it. I guess we have to go outside then. We've been through this whole house. There's nothing there. Here's hoping we can actually leave and do something else. Can we do it? Looks like we can. Yep.
This thing is so stuck it won't budge. I'll need something to oil the latch. WD-40 maybe?
Oh, really? Oh well, let's go back inside. Need some oil, right? Let's do a save. And yes, it's almost 3 in the morning, and I'm not stopping until I finish the game. Okay, that is in the living room. I wonder where Merle and Viv are. I haven't seen Gus here.
Do you know where the WD-40 is?
WD-40? Why?
The gate's stuck. It's been sticking for a while, but someone must have slammed it and gotten it jammed.
Oh, I hadn't noticed. You could check the kitchen. It might be in there. Or in the hall closet upstairs. Although it wouldn't surprise me if Gus had it in his room for one of his experiments.
You know, I wouldn't be too surprised either.
Good places to start the search. Thanks, Dad.
Alright, let's
I'll let you get back to work.
let's go first to the kitchen, then we had upstairs. Where, over here somewhere? Or, where did he say they were? In the kitchen? One of these? Maybe, no? The dishes, did he say they were here, right? In the kitchen. Recipes. There's nothing in the kitchen though. Nothing up there, nothing up here. You know, we could start with the upstairs, and if we don't find it, I will go back down. It's highly unlikely that an oil could be found in the kitchen, but you never know.
There it is!
Voila!
What's underneath the WD-40?
A journey? Oh, is this my mom's journey? There's a lot of pages to go through, so I'll just leave up to you to read through. And then once I'm
Damn.
editing...
I didn't know Dad kept a journal.
Oh, Dad's journal, okay.
Maybe there are more parts lying around.
Another to-dos. Okay. Well, let's go back. Where can we find it, though? Look for more, just doesn't say where. Alright, well, I'll be on the lookout for those.
There are still blood.
Nope, not that. The kitchen is over there. So is this... was that a feather?
A
Yeah, the
feather?
Yeah.
Inside?
How did it get here? Asking Robert about a feather. Alright. Oh god, back to the kitchen. Let's go here first. Because it's faster. Okay, let's see how the feather could have ended up in the living room. Or dining room.
I found this feather on the floor. Do you know how it got here?
You... what? A swan feather was lying there. Just like that?
Yeah, I found it weird. Okay.
I think I've seen feathers like that around here before.
What do you mean?
Oh, I've just noticed them here and there. There was one on the back porch once, and a few in the closet upstairs, I found them when I was borrowing a dress from Mom last year.
That's ridiculous. I'm sure we'll never know how those feathers got there. In any case, I better get back to my reading. The Cornell Lab of Ornithology just released a study on the mating habits of the northern bobwhite, and I have it right here, open to page 1.
Why is he being so defensive whenever
I'll let you get back to
I
work.
mention his wife? I mean, the first time I mentioned it, just alright, he was, not expecting that, but now it feels just, gets suspicious. Catches over there. Really, really weird. Alright, so how do we have to do something or just click on it as usual? Let's see.
That should do it.
Guess there's my answer. Bike ride to the park, sorry. Walk to the tracks. Okay, let's walk. You can now quickly travel back to certain locations you previously visited. Press escape to view. Alright. Walk home. Rocks. Well, there's nothing more to
It's
it.
easy to cut your foot on these if you're barefoot. Vi had to go to the ER and get a tetanus shot once.
Oh, there she is.
Sometimes I imagine the trains that ran over those tracks. I think about all the places they went with their freight cars full of frozen fish. How many people ate striped bass from Avett's Landing and didn't ever know it?
That's disgusting. I personally hate fish. I could never. I hate the smell of
I found
it.
this place when I was 14 and she was 13. We thought we'd discovered our own little world. Until we realized that all the older teenagers came here to smoke. Still, we stayed away from them for the most part.
Okay. No, I'm not sure, but I think the reason I hate fish because when I was a child, I choked
We
on the bone.
scratched our initials on the railings so that everyone else who comes here knows we came before them, even if they don't know who we are.
It was a real small fish bone, and I barely got it out. And I think that's like the point where I said no to fish.
In the summer, you can see mud crabs crawling up the sides of those things. Sometimes the gulls pick them off.
Follow walkway. Where does this lead? I think there's nothing else here we can click.
There's a little island out there, and you can swim to it if the water's calm. When I was 9, I named it Finders Weepers Losers Keepers Island. I thought it was poetic.
It is.
Now it's sort of prophetic.
Well, it is funny, in any case. Oh, who's this? Oh, there's Violet. Letter. What else?
It's Merle's birthday in 2 weeks. Maybe Vi and I should bring her out here as a present.
Perhaps. Let's see what else we have here. Spot on the beach.
We were so lucky to find this. No one else ever hangs out on this side of the pillar, so we can pretty much put whatever we want here. And besides, we never leave anything valuable.
Okay, so what is this?
Hey, stop
drawings?
pawing through my stuff.
Oh, this is a cute drawing. Asking Violet about water. Okay. Another to-do objective on the list.
Can I look at the papers you hid next to your sweatshirt?
Those? Why?
I'm looking for parts of Dad's old diary.
Oh. So you found parts of it lying around too?
Yeah, it's fine, I guess. I found these papers tucked into one of the academic journals he was reading. He left it right out in the living room, so seems like any of us could read it now if we wanted to. There's some weird shit in there, though. I hope you're prepared for what you find.
Yeah. I know.
It is kind of weird that he just seems so reckless. October 28th and 29th. Alright. I'm gonna have to pause the video and just read it after. Just so I don't want to waste your time. Cigars. Spot on the
In our
beach.
middle school science classroom, there was a poster that said, "Smoking kills," over a picture of lungs withered by smoking. Violet used to say that poster was disgusting. I wonder if she remembers.
Don't tell me. Another objective. We need to ask her about the poster. Or not? Okay, not. Alright, let's talk to her.
Hey, Vi.
I came out here to be alone.
Yeah, that's why I came out here too.
I just can't be in the house with Dad right now. He's all wound up. I asked him about it this morning and he was like, "What do you mean?"
I know,
All
right?
of us are today.
He did the same
that's why
thing
I
to me.
think it's better for us to all just go somewhere else. Wait out the bad feelings. Come back when we're ready.
Did you see the paper this morning?
I'm not blind. Of course I saw it. And I read it against my better judgment. What did you think?
That's terrible, but you know, I kind of can't believe whatever they're saying
I
about
wish the media would
our
stop
dad.
harping on us. There's no new information, so what's the point? At least there aren't news trucks parked outside anymore.
Jesus, I know. I guess I'm glad they remember that she's still missing, but we're not zoo animals.
I think she's alive, Vi.
You know what? I think she is too. I think she's alive and she just left to go somewhere else. Somewhere she'd be happy. Forget having kids, am I right? She never liked being a mother anyway.
That's a bit harsh. I mean, you don't have 4 kids just so you could be a bad mother, or you don't like kids.
She's our mother. Say what you want, but she would never do that.
A mourning dove.
How do you know?
I remember it. From that book Dad gave me for my 8th birthday, remember? It had a CD to go along with it, with samples of songs from all kinds of North American birds. Chickadee, cedar waxwing, northern pintail, barn owl, mourning dove.
I do remember that thing. We were obsessed. I was always so mad that you didn't let me listen to the CD whenever I wanted.
It was something I had that you didn't. Not too surprising when you think about it. Do you remember how we used to think we could understand the birds?
I actually don't. But I'm gonna play along and be nice.
Of course I do. We'd spend hours out here listening in on conversations. Or we thought we did anyway.
Remember the pair of great horned owls that lived out here? They were hilarious. We thought they were such a hoot.
Wait, shit. That was such an awful pun.
So, how's your boyfriend?
Oh, I have a boyfriend. Okay. I'm gonna go with this one.
Jacob is not my boyfriend.
Then how come you turn all red whenever I say his name? Because.
You're putting me on the spot.
Okay, sorry for teasing. I know you and Jacob have been friends for the longest time, but you went to homecoming together, right? And didn't you all go on a date right before Christmas break started?
I think we were, but I guess he left, perhaps because all the media and whatnot, the talk.
We went to get some ice cream. I don't know what to think. Don't get me wrong, I love Jacob. He's been like family all my life. But now things are changing.
So? Do you like him?
I don't know. Do I? I haven't even met that guy, so I don't know what to say. Yes I do. Mom's gone. Oh, this this is a typical answer. I will not choose that one. Sorry, guys, but so let's go with the yes.
Yeah, I do. He's always been a good friend to me. Now he's good in a different way.
You kiss him yet?
No comment.
All right. That's my sister.
How long have you been keeping these watercolors?
I've been stashing them away ever since Mom disappeared. You know how it was. She would leave them everywhere, so I just started picking them up. One from the living room, one from her bedside table, one from the volunteer desk at the park. They're really bad about locking that door, by the way.
I know, what just makes you wonder, what are they hiding behind the doors?
Why do you keep them out here? Doesn't the weather trash them?
I keep them in that hollow so they don't fall apart, but yes, a little bit. You can see where the water damage is. I actually prefer it that way, though. The environment is leaving its mark on her work. Complicating it. Deepening it, I think.
Yeah, I think I understand what she means. Yeah, it's kind of beautiful.
Actually,
in a
sort
way.
of beautiful.
Oh, come on. Don't go getting all daydreamy on me. I'm just doing it because it feels right.
I didn't realize you liked her paintings.
Yeah, well, it's not so much that I'm an art freak. More that I like touching this paper and knowing that she touched it, too. It reminds me of her. I know, that's sentimental of me.
Well...
Oh, shut up. So, which one is your favorite?
My favorite with the dog. Was it the dog? I think so.
I like the painting of Crab.
I thought you might. So, are you gonna give them back now, or what?
Yes, of course.
Thanks.
And the last thing we have is the gin we found in the drawer.
I found this.
You went through my drawers? You bitch!
Oh, wow. That's kind of aggressive, don't you think? Alright, so she's mad.
I didn't mean to pry, but Violet...
Go ahead. If you have a lecture, I'm ready.
You know, I really don't want to do that, you know? I can relate to what they're going through, so let's see. This one seems the easiest.
I just wanted to talk to you about it.
If by talk you mean take my stuff away, then I can't really stop you.
Oh, I don't want to take
Okay.
it away.
Let's try this again. I didn't want to make you angry, and I'm not going to tell anyone or try to get you punished. I'm just worried about you.
All right. I appreciate that. But before I say anything else, will you tell me why you were snooping through my stuff?
Well, I guess that's fair. Okay, so... Scissors. Alright. Let's
I was
give you
looking
an
for
honest
answers.
answer.
About Mom.
And you thought you'd find those in my desk because...
They could be anywhere.
You're crazy. Joking. Mostly.
Okay, I'm sorry. I think you get that. Are we good now? Will you tell me how you managed to get your hands on this?
Yeah, we're good. Sorry, I wasn't really angry, just surprised. My friend Sophie's older brother bought it for me. He charged me $30. It probably wasn't worth that much, but I wanted some.
Oh, so it is not empty.
You just wanted some because...
Say whatever you want, but I like the feeling of being buzzed. It takes the edge off all the other things I'm thinking. And when I play the violin that way, I sound different, freer.
Yeah, just like when great artists use some, say, drugs before painting.
When did you start doing this?
The consumption of illegal substances thing, you mean? Sophie first let me try a few beers last March, but I didn't like them very much. Then one night, we were out in the park last summer. Maddie pulled a water bottle of vodka out of her bag. It was disgusting. We didn't realize we were supposed to mix it with anything, but man, that feeling, that hot burn on the back of the throat. I liked that. After that, we figured out that Sophie's brother would slip us stuff if we were nice to him. He's an asshole with a disgusting nut beard, but he's a 21-year-old asshole. So, you know, beggars can't be choosers, as Dad always says.
I know exactly what she's talking about. But what about you guys? Have you ever tried vodka without mixing anything? I mean, it's not like we didn't know, but we just, you know, wanted to try in high school. So it was fun.
You mean, am I binge drinking every night?
Well,
don't you think you would have noticed? I'm not an alcoholic.
Let's be cautious instead of, you know, just
be careful.
So you want to drink?
overly protective.
Come on, let's toast.
Oh, of course. Why not?
Why not?
That's the spirit. To illegal activities and dysfunctional families. Oh, and the bonds of sisterhood, whatever.
Okay. That was fun.
I'll talk to you later, okay?
Alright, let's see what else we have here.
Indian strawberries grow here in the summertime. I used to eat them, but they don't taste like anything. They look so ripe and red, but inside, nothing.
Spot on the beach as we can walk past the pillar and head over to the
I've brought
other
Jacob
side.
here a few times. I haven't told Vi yet, though. Not sure how she'd react.
Oh, she brought a guy to their secret like getaway spot. That's not cool.
If you keep
there's
going down
nothing
the
else.
walkway, you'll get closer to Uncle Thomas's house. When Vi and I lived there this year, I would sneak down here sometimes. I've never really snuck out before, but sometimes I just wanted to pretend like none of this past year was happening.
So can we go there or not?
If you keep going down the walkway, you'll get closer to...
Alright, I guess we can't. Okay. Well, we'll be going back, and I think this is gonna be it for this video. So, let's fast travel quickly to the island. Let's go to kitchen. Okay, so before I end this video, I want to thank you guys for watching. This is a really fun game. I hope you're enjoying it as much as I do. And if you do, please leave a like. It means a lot to me. And this support is appreciated. So again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.